All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to be going over order flow. Now, order flow and mitigation are the same thing because without mitigation, there is no order flow. So at the end of the day, it's just order flow. So now what is mitigation and order flow? So this is a unmitigated QM, Quasimodo. Price came back to mitigate. Price came back to mitigate. Price came back to mitigate. Mitigation, mitigation, mitigation. That's order flow. Everything is in flow beautifully. It's fully mitigated, right? So for us, we needed QMs to mitigate. QMs must be mitigated. They must mitigate the QMs, right? So price went back up to this high. Now, here, for example, this right here can be a wick. That can be a wick. So price will pull back up and mitigate that wick. That is mitigation. Price will do this again, mitigate this wick. It's mitigated. So there's the wick. There's the wick. Mitigation. There's the wick. Mitigation. That's order flow. That's what we love to see. On the lower time frames, let's say, that would be a QM. It will look like this. It'll be QMs being mitigated. All right. So, for example, there's an order block. This is obviously a strong high, it's a QM. So then we get another QM. With the inducement, let's say, came in to mitigate this QM. It was an unmitigated QM, untested QM, mitigated. So now let's say we have a rejection block. And then price does this. No. Inducement. What's the closest PR to liquidity? It's this one. There's inducement just below it. That makes it valid. Mitigated. That's order flow. That's what order flow and mitigation is. When it comes back to tap into an area that was not tapped into, and then it just pulls away, that's mitigation. Order flow is when you see it consistently creating structure points and being respected and not being broken. That's order flow. All right. Now in the market, you're not gonna see it like this perfectly, but there are days where it just flows nicely. But this is order flow, this is mitigation. Remember, on higher time frames, it would be a wick. And then for anything lower than that, we're looking for QMs. All right. In the course, down the road, you guys will be introduced to the certain time frames that we use. So understanding this and then combining that with the time frames that we use is how you're going to apply this to the charts. But this is order flow, this is mitigation. On to the next.